Hey guys, Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about some more details about Red Dead Online and some leaked info as well. So this is coming from the website Rockstar Intel. I'll leave a link to the source that I am using in the description, so if you want to check it out for yourself, you can. They have discovered more files pertaining to Red Dead Online, and they have stated that these files have been left publicly accessible on their official website. But this time, instead of being any references, it's an image that belongs to the intro sequence of Red Dead Online. Now, what I'll do right now is I'll show you guys the image that we're talking about, and this is it right here. Now, on the surface, it looks pretty simple. You can see that there is a bridge, there's a train going over it, and there also is a jail wagon with two people in the front, either lawmen, deputies, whatever the case is. And in the back, it definitely looks like there's a handful of prisoners. There is more than one person. So it looks like they're either being transported to or from, I'm assuming, what would be a jail. Now, the reason we know this is from the intro is for two reasons. Number one, this photo is a feed image, which means that it's going to appear on your social club once you complete the mission. Very similar to other images you would see if you completed in single player. However, this is the thumbnail for the online intro. Another reason we know this is the online intro is because there's a trophy or achievement called Breakout, which you actually get for completing the intro. And it's worth 5 gamer score or 5 achievement points. And the little photo for that is like a ball and chain that you would see attached to like a prisoner's leg or something along those lines. So let's analyze the photo a little bit more. As I mentioned very briefly, you can see there is a train going over a bridge. I'm not sure if that is significant to us eventually breaking out of jail, which we know that's going to happen. Is someone going to spring from the train and get us out? Is something going to happen with the train going over the bridge? We're not too sure. Number two, the lawmen on top. I'm not sure if those are going to be, people who have disguised themselves as lawmen that are going to help us break out, or if these are actual deputies that are trying to do their job. And as I mentioned sort of beforehand, it definitely looks like we're not alone in the back of that jail wagon, which means it could be very similar to the GTA Online intro. Now, there was a solo part to that tutorial where you basically got introduced to Lamar, but then there was a part of the tutorial that had you interacting with other people. There was actually a race that you had to participate in, and that race would pull other people that were also doing the tutorial. So maybe your wagon and the amount of people inside of your wagon will depend on how many people are also trying to complete the tutorial as well. If you're the only one, you might be the only one in the wagon. If there's, 6 or 7 or 8 other people or whatever the maximum is, that's the amount you might see in the back of the wagon, or it might be completely independent, and those might just be random NPCs. Now, what I've also done for this video is I wanted to find out where this location actually was. Now, it's probably not significant in any way, shape, or form, but you never know. It could be. So this is the location right here. If you want to find it on your map, it is just to the east of Ringneck Creek and sort of northeast of Rhodes. And it's also northwest of Saint Denis. So this is where it's kind of located on the southeastern part of the map. So again, there's really 2 significant cities that are close by, and also the penitentiary. So I don't know if we were coming from the penitentiary, because the way the transport cart was going, it would be going towards Rhodes, away from Saint Denis, away from the penitentiary. And this is the location right here. Now, it definitely looks as if the photo in question might actually be a beta photo, because there are some things that are different, like the rocks and the vegetation and the trees. So it's possible that this photo for Socialclub was taken a good bit ago, and there could have been some changes to the world that have actually occurred, but this is the exact spot. You can see the bridge matches up 1 for 1. Same with the sort of brick wall supports, the little tunnel underpass, the road that has the sort of wagon lines that has eroded the grass, and also sort of the wooden train track bridge to the left of it. And you can also see like the faint remnants of the barn in the background. So unless there is another spot in game that is identical to this, then there might be another spot. But I would say that this is 100% the location. Now, again, it might be completely insignificant. There might be nothing about this location other than the fact that this is the road you pass through and that this is where maybe a cutscene takes place. But who knows? Maybe this bridge, this spot is a vital part of the mission. And if that's the case, this is where it's located. And another reason why I wanted to show you guys where it is so that you can do your own brainstorming. You know, maybe you can go to this location yourself. You can find out what towns might be nearby, what towns have jails associated with them. Is there sort of a makeshift jail that is also around the area that we might have been getting transported to or from? All of these things are stuff that you can find out if you want to do a little bit more research. I just spent about 5 or 10 minutes here. I did some mild experimenting, like could you actually jump onto your horse from the bridge? And the answer is no, or at least I was doing it wrong if the answer is yes. So that right there is so far what looks to be our first image of Red Dead Online. And even though it doesn't reveal a bunch, it still sort of reveals what's going on in the intro, the tutorial, breaking out of jail, and then of course what part of the map it's going to be located in. Now this part of the map is accessible for everyone. We don't know if Red Dead Online is going to be before Red Dead Redemption 2 or after. So I don't know if New Austin would be locked, but then again, since it isn't following the story of Arthur Morgan, you know, would it matter if New Austin is locked? Probably not. So at the end of the day, does that really matter? I don't think it does, but that's all the info I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. That'd be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.